Hello, YouTubers. Hello, subscribers. I hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday. Thank you so much for your love and support. Don't forget to hit like and comment, and feel free to share if you like. I like my close-knit family, but we'll welcome you. I've got a lot to talk about, so I'm going to try to not do a little chit-chatter and get to it, okay? And so, I'm going Monday to get my nails done. I broke a lot of them, so I'm keeping my hands down. The next thing is that we did go see The Little Mermaid. I was disappointed in it. It didn't hold up. I liked the singing. She was beautiful, but her hair was a distraction. And I really do believe that the reason why the movie is not doing as great as it should be is because of her hair. And I know that's stupid and superficial, but it diminished her look. And so she's way more beautiful than that. And Disney said that they spent $150,000 on her hair. They need to fire that person. And don't even say their names, because that was, and it could have been some more elements in it. The reason why it didn't really do it for me, but I mean, it's cute. I like it. However, Neil Sean, like he said, it had nothing to do with her skin color, and nothing to do with that. And I'm trying to say it in a way that doesn't offend anyone, but it had nothing to do with that. It just had something to do with the movie itself. Because if Disney could have made the money that it needed to make, because I heard Neil Sean said that movie may not make the money up that they put into it. They may not break even. They may lose. Well, I can see that. And it has nothing to do with nothing other than you oopsie daisies. Moving on from that. Daughter got tired. I don't know. I think I gave her too many M&Ms. She got a little antsy. We had to go. Then I realized, I said, why would you give her M&Ms? But we are going to take her to see we wanted to take her to see the elements. That's what we wanted to go take her to see. So anyway, but she enjoyed it because all the theatrics and all of that was great. Anyway, moving on. Donald Trump is being indicted on Tuesday. He cannot run for president. He needs to withdraw. It doesn't look good. It is not constitutional. He needs to step it down. And his whole entire party, Republicans and all, need to make an announcement. Because McCarthy, it doesn't, I'm probably pronouncing his name incorrectly, it doesn't look good. Because if this was Obama, he would be under the jail. Because the way they went after Hillary in that dossier and those emails, I'm surprised they still not talking about that. Trump's in trouble. These are some serious federal. And this is what scared me, is that the information that he had in his home that were confidential, cases of it, could have compromised our national security. That means that, could we be under some type of alert? Moving on. Okay, let's get to Harry and Meghan. They're not doing good. This couple is having a very difficult time. Extremely difficult. And I don't know how a marriage could withstand this type of pressure. Because when one person dominates the other and takes full control over all the decisions, the household can't stand like that. You need a balanced household. I listen, even if my husband doesn't want to make a decision, I'll ask him, honey, what about this? What about that? What about this? I go to him about everything. He probably look, I don't care, do it yourself. But No. I rely on him, he relies on me. This couple have just been doing everything that Meghan wants to do. And the Elton John, I believe that yes, Elton John had something to do with that. I really do. But I do believe that Meghan had more to do with it because they were already suing all over the place. Why not just add another person? Didn't they sue the Daily Mail? They blamed her miscarriage on them. Harry says in the docuseries that it was all their fault. Look how they continue to blame. This is their brand. The blame brand. The blame brand. WME will be disconnecting from them because they're going to start losing money just like all the rest. And I'm going to start saying this probably on every video, that I remember a long time ago when I was a Meghan supporter. And I said, girl, don't come over here to the United States. We're not going to treat you like they treat you in the UK. You're treated like a queen over there. People are not going to do that to you over here. They're not going to, it's not going to be the same. You're going to give up everything. It's not like over here. She's faking car chases so that she can get attention, so everybody can see that she got an award from being an influencer, as if no one was already. We see her, but she wants more attention. She probably wants the same attention she was getting in the UK, or that she gets in the UK press. Without UK's press, she would be obsolete. I don't know what journalist said this, but let me tell you something. If you guys stop talking about Meghan, she'll go away. That includes me too. Because she's not alive over here, in a sense that we don't talk about her like that. The only time we talk about Harry and Meghan is when they're doing something stupid, because Harry's in our news about his court case with no evidence. And something that happened when he was let's just go down the list. I may repeat myself. He's trying to bring down the media and the journalists and everyone that has something that he doesn't want to hear, that he doesn't think that it's fair that we can say what we see. That we can say, oh, Harry, that was very nasty of you to do what you did to your grandmother. No, he doesn't want to be, they don't want to feel that. That's being accountable if we talk about it. Meghan has been trying to bury things since she met him. Just let them ride. I wouldn't care what they said about me. Not that I'm talking, this ain't got nothing to do with Meghan, because Meghan is in a whole nother cuckoo category. I'm talking about if it was me, just in general, just because I want to say it. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, yeah. I was how old? 18, 20? That might have happened. Yeah. I'm not going to fight you and try to keep this under wraps, and you're going to find out anyway. We're going to find out anyway. We know everything. Sorry, let me move on. The news person said, Harry was at Elton John's and he just happened to bump into the lawyer that was suing Elton John's lawyer, his lawyer, because he said it in the book. Harry he talks too much, and he tells off on himself. When they went to go visit Elton John, they hooked up with this lawyer and decided to that they should piggyback off of this and go after the Mirror and try to shut down the media or control what the media say. And see, Harry got over here and thought he was just gonna have a field day. Ooh, we talk. And see, the British family really had an agreement with the press to keep things under wraps to a certain extent. Really quick, William won't take his calls, so I heard he don't want to talk to her. Why? If my sister said something really personal that I didn't want anyone to know, and she said it out loud, it'd be very difficult for me to forgive her at first. And so, no. Let me tell you, let me just give Harry just a little brief to let him know why his brother doesn't want to speak to him. You remember when you went on the Oprah show and that you said that the family was racist? And with Megan, and you let her say that, and Oprah okayed it. When that news person, journalist, asked me in the street, was my family racist? And I had to say, we are very much not racist, Harry. We are very much not racist, sir. That's when you lost me. That's when everything just went to kapook. And then everything else after that, Harry. But okay, he doesn't know that. He thinks he's just gonna go back over there. Oh yeah, the squad is praying for Harry and Meghan's court cases, and hopefully everything is going good. And then they got the lie going that they in this wonderful, beautiful relationship over there. They're so in love. And it's so funny because when you first look at it, they're kissing. She didn't kiss him at the kiss cam at the Laker game. But that's it. Harry didn't get invited to the Trooping of the Guards. No. Harry didn't get invited to the Trooping of the Guards. They got invited before once, and Meghan did attend that. But I believe it's next week because Lindsay Schofield has let us know that. But before we get to that, let's talk about Harry on his way home from Harry was on his way home from his court cases, and he was on a plane, and one of the stewardess or one of them, the pilot, someone, okay, I don't know the details, but one of the workers on the flight was really nice to Harry, and he gave him a spare book. Why is he advertising that? My first thought was, you giving them away as gifts? Ooh, I'll be trying my best to collect every one that I put out in everyone's home. Can you? It blows my mind. He gives him an autograph. I need a minute. Woo! I'll be trying to collect everyone. First of all, Spare has ruined his marriage. Spare has ruined his relationship with his entire family and his country. And he on a plane hugging him, showing up his book, advertising it. He looked... Lindsay Schofield said that she was, really soft-hearted with she felt it was a good gesture from Harry. Which, okay, I agree. And it was nice for the gentleman to get it. It was really nice for him to get something nice. Something. I wouldn't say nice, something. No disrespect to the flight gentleman, and I think he was probably just excited to get a picture with Harry. But the book, I forgot what I was gonna say, and it was good too. He's sitting there, yeah, he's sitting there advertising it. you know, it blows my mind that he would think that this book would be anything that's positive, because it's weird. It's weird because he went and complained about his privacy, and then he writes in the book about himself and his own family's privacy, but then he gets mad at other people when they talk about his privacy. He's suing people. That's why TMZ is trying to figure out what's going on. And see, TMZ is the press. Wake up. Paparazzi, media, journalists, everyone that has an opinion. He's trying to shut us up. You're not exempt. TMZ. No. He's trying to change all the laws or do something, Your Highness. Your Royal Highness. I would like to be addressed as Your Royal Highness. Okay, let's get back to the trooping of the guard, okay? Now, I know Sue Smith is going to have some great stuff on there. I love going on her channel and seeing Kate. Every outfit she puts on, I'm like, I want to go buy it. She had these earrings that I want. They're called hoop. I don't remember the name of them. I looked them up, and they're called Hoopa, something Hoopa. But they're not expensive either. They're really cute. But I like big, like these are way too small. And the only reason I got these on is I couldn't find my everyday ones. So I'm going to, I have a jewelry box, a case, and I haven't pulled, it's upstairs. I haven't pulled the plastic off and all of that. But even if I do, I got it from my husband's mother. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so let's go here. The trooping of the guard, okay? They didn't give an invitation. They got an invitation before, but they didn't get an invitation this time. So, it's word on the street is they've been snobbed. No, it's not a snob. It's just a fact. The last invitation that they would ever get and ever come across, the coronation was it. It's done. I said that. I said this will be her last invitation. The coronation. She's not getting an invitation ever. If she does, then I will apologize and I will retrack it and I will delete. I'll leave the video up, but I will apologize over and over and over again. No, I won't. No, I won't. Because she's everything that I said she is. Let's go back because I didn't got off the topic. The invitation. Let me keep going. They will not be invited because of the drama that they keep up with. They can't go over there and act nice and be anything but Harry and Meghan. Harry may act, I don't know. You guys don't trust him. But no, they're going to go there and they are not inviting them to anything. They're an embarrassment. They didn't even get invited to the Jordan wedding. Why? They're the Duchess, and if they, come on, why didn't they get an invitation? They're still part of the royal family. I know they're not working royals. I'm getting there. she ain't getting no invitation because every time they send an invitation, she's got demands. And then they're like, you know what? Why did we even invite her in the first place? You know, next time we ain't even gonna invite her. That's us. That's me. So, Mama, I'm not inviting her. Every time I invite her, she get over here, and then she got this and that and this. We got to roll out the red carpet, and then, you know, she got to have this special ice. Megan. No, you know, she gonna want her own. She gonna want the house to herself. She ain't even gonna want us in here. Just stupid stuff. Them demands. I want to be on the balcony. I want Archie's name mentioned. I want an apology. She wants an apology. She wants an apology. And then Harry says, but I'm skipping, I'm moving, I'm twisting it. So during the interview with Tom Bradby, he asked him, one of them asked him and said, well, is there any apologies coming from your camp? Do you feel like, he says, yes, we would, this is Harry, I'm paraphrasing. Yes, we would apologize, but they haven't said anything that we've done. They haven't addressed anything. Like, this is stupid. He said that he didn't know what he would be apologizing for because they haven't said anything that he's done. Now, I could have that wrong, but that's what I read. That's what I heard. And it's stupid for him to say that. Very dumb for him to say that when he accused his family of racism on the Oprah show, because that's the end of the game. Let me continue. And I don't know why I brought that up either, but it just blew my mind. Let's go back. Her and her demands. And the king said, no, the courtier says, King Charles, listen, they're going to come over here with this. No, we're not inviting them to this. They're not being invited to anything else. That was their last invitation. Because when we invite them somewhere, they do not know how to act. They didn't know how to RSVP on time. They didn't know how to get and shut up and just get over here. They didn't even bring the kids to see us. So that's not ever happening. Because little bit, what is 1 or 2, and Archie is 5, and he has never met King Charles. He doesn't know King Charles. He doesn't know Grandpa. He doesn't know him. Talking about she's missing. He's missing his grandfather. Which one? Both? He should be missing both because he ain't seen neither one of them. Yeah. And one was sick and didn't even get to see it, and still sick. Her father. But we supposed to feel sorry for her. I think I feel a little bit more sorry for Thomas Markle, since he got you where you were, and you haven't even looked back and gave him $1 of that blood money, or should I say trash money? Yeah, trash blame and all that stuff. No, you're going to give it to Doria. Come on, Mom, put on your best dress and let's go celebrate me again. Come on, accessory Harry. You know what you're good for. Doing exactly what I tell you to do, and when to do it, and how to do it, and how fast to do it. Yes. And she can't be trusted. They wouldn't mind putting her somewhere decent if they could trust her. We can't put you in the balcony because you might be taking pictures. With that being the last and final invitation, what makes her relevant now? Why do we care? Megan's been in the house with them kids. That's it. What has she been doing? She ain't got no more stories to tell, trash to talk. She's not interesting. and she's not talented. And Candace Owens, she's a little controversial, but the segment that she did on Harry and Meghan, the Spotify, was hilarious. Without the royal family, Meghan and Harry are nothing. Zero. Especially over here in the United States. Kim Kardashian is special. Why is she special? I could go on and on and on. Oh, who's next? Let's see. Cardi B keeps coming to mind. She's special. Why? Go on down the list there. You know, J-Lo, Mariah Carey, Serena. Why are those people special? J-Lo can sing, dance, and still doing it. She's an entrepreneur, making the money and doing it, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of businesses. And Meghan was trying to do that, but she was trying to do that on the trash train. Choo-choo, trash train. Choo-choo, let's trash the family and call them racist. Let's say they threw me to the wolves and treated me badly. And she lied. And then she threw 3 families out at the same time. 1, 2, 3. The royal family, her father's family, and her mother's family. And it's just little old Doria. She has no friends. It's just little old Doria and Harry. She didn't go to the coronation, and she should have went. I said it. I said, go. Go to the coronation. You need it. You need that. You need that publicity. She needed that. Showing that she was going to take the kids, that she is this somewhat of a decent person. No. She's going to stay back on a party, and next thing you know, she on the mountain doing this. I'm not having a party. I'm climbing a mountain. And all of a sudden, she wants us to know about a bike that this place in California. So, okay. Now what? We supposed to run and get a bike? Oh no. I mean, it's nice that, that they gave them a bike. That's really nice. It's great that they have the publicity and all of that. It's all great. So, is there more to the story other than that? Okay. Let me know. No. The U.S. is bored with Meghan. They're bored. They don't find her talented. They don't know what she's about. And it just does. It's like, huh? What? And so her brand will never take off. It's not going to ever go anywhere. WME will end up dropping her like Spotify. Let's talk about Spotify. It says Spotify may slash 200 more jobs after Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's famous audio deal. Archetypes, podcasts, could not make the profit expected. Looks like nothing is working for Harry and Meghan. First, it was the clash with the British royal family, and now Meghan and Harry's Archetype podcast fails to rake cash after Spotify paid Meghan more than $18 million for the show. And not to forget Harry and Meghan rumored divorce. This was an article. An article. They're coming out. Rumors of divorce. Rumors of separation. Rumors of strife. Why would Meghan be upset with Harry for anything other than doing everything that she's telling him to do? Has Harry not did everything that she's asked? Isn't it? Meghan's been free to do anything she wants to do. Podcast, TIG, presidency, whatever Meghan wants to do. She said she was free. They were free to do whatever they want to, right? They've had plenty of time to bring their brand to life and do whatever they wanted to do. Why is the relationship in a turmoil? Why is she so upset with Harry as if he's done something to create this situation? Harry's in a foreign country. He didn't come over here to write spare. He came over here to live a life with Meghan and his child. But he's just been going along with it. Harry has no voice. And so he's over here writing a book with the ghoster, and then she's running lunch and dinner to him to make sure he keeps throwing crap on the family and trashing them and dumping and just being very disrespectful, calling them, just being very nasty and telling their secrets, telling private conversations and private meetings that Meghan should have never talked about, and how she had kept a diary and was keeping all this information. I know I didn't went off into that. But Spotify has decided to let her go because, like Candace said, she has no talent. She sits on there and talks about herself. And when she does, she praises herself.